everyone. You know what? You're watching What's Cracking with Patrick McCracken. And we're talking about good sports. Good sports. Okay, we're going to talk about NFL. This is all about NFL now. We're going to do two different college and NFL. NFL. Okay. I have my notes right here. I have to say what I want to do. Okay. Lamb got a contract. He needed it. What Dallas is the problem is they have so much contracts at one time and they're trying to figure out how to do this stuff. And what somebody else told me, Lamb was they were trying to do a contract before. You know how these players are, or these what do you call it? They're people who give them talk to the owners and stuff. Because a lot of these players don't. They have a I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about, but they usually have someone talking to them, and they said, you know what? I think the market's gonna go high, and they wait and wait and wait, but they want to go, but you know what? Jerry Jones they're always saying that, oh, he's so good at being a business guy. He is good at being a business guy, marketing his team, be the headstone of the. But sometimes you don't know how to get them to. Oh, this is a big good idea to sign now, you know. And that's the thing with Lamb. He's really good. He's good wide receiver, and they really need him. And they have a problem with Dax Prescott, and they have now Parsons. But Dax Prescott, I think he's going to have to pay him the $60 million. But we need to talk about Lamb. He got a good one. He's right where Jefferson's getting paid now. Like maybe one million difference, but that's still, hey, that's still kind of top. Let's just see. I don't know. Let's see how now you have to get him. He is good. I'll always say Lamb is good. But right now, I think the team needs more than just him only. That's the hard part with Jerry Jones right now. He's not knowing how to get his money right, to get more players like all the other teams are. All the other teams are trying to get more players. And you know what the problem is? He's not. And I don't like that. I don't really like how he's doing it, but that's the problem with a lot of this stuff is I think you get better at it. Okay. But now you have to think of, okay, what's Dak going to be doing? We're going to be two things at once. Is Dak going to get his contract, or because he have till March, then he's a free agent, then he can. A lot of people want him, but then I have to say, do you want? Yeah, you can get a whole good money. I'm like, it's you're going to be like Falcons quarterback. Can't remember his name now. I always get blank when I'm on the video anymore. But like Falcons quarterback now, he went to Vikings today. He got more money. Now he have a Super Bowl team, I think. He have really good Super Bowl, but for 1 or 2 years, that's it. Then they have to figure stuff out. Because I do not know. I don't know. You never know with this money. That's why the reason why I like 1 or 2 contracts, because you never know with these teams. But you want a long track contract that we were all in with you. But with older quarterbacks, I don't know anymore. Okay, can Cowboys win the Super Bowl again? And I will say, no. They don't have any leadership. They have so much pressure on the coach. I just don't feel like there's any. He's doing two things at once. I don't feel like they are a really good team. But you gotta remember, NFC is actually getting better. Eagles is looking good. And now, because the AFC is is hardest to win. But AFC, you have 49ers, you have the Lions, you have this and this and this. There's a lot of good teams this year. Like, I think Falcons too. Falcons in that too. And Falcons is good too. Oh. But how you gonna compete with those teams now? Means Dallas have a little more challenge than it is. 49ers look much better than Dallas. Let's just see how their defense and running and can they be even? Can they do this? Can you do that? Can you just do anything? Can you on the pressure moments like the Green Bay game when they needed that they played the easiest team, they didn't play well. Is that going to be all the time? Is that only in the postseason that's going to be like you? You may be good in regular season. Maybe do really good. Eagles wasn't that good last year. They had a little slump. But I'm like, where is the leadership? The leadership is the problem, I think. I know Dak's good. I just don't feel like you have the star on your thing and you're not that good. You're good. You're good, really good. But there's a leadership there's no accountability of it's my fault. I need to get better. I don't know. Okay. There's another quarterback or wide receiver just got signed. Well, and it's been long because it's hard to do everything anymore. Brandon Ayuk. What are you thinking? I'm thinking they needed to sign him. They're trying to trade him. They want to get their money worth, and then they have to. All that other team had to trade all the money to 49ers, and then they had to pay the money. I'm like, I don't know most people really want to do that. Trade him. And for me, 49ers needed him. He's the deep threat. Yeah, you got Sam. He's good, but if you need like a tall wide receiver, Samuel is good, but he's more of a quick dude. Kittle is good. He's more of he's fast. He's fast, but he's more in the middle one. They have all good teams, good players, wide receivers, and then their running back's good. But you know what? You don't have like all other teams have the deep threat or the tallness of a team, or really, a quarterback had to be right on, and he still had to be right on him. But yeah, someone can do deep, and the other ones can go shorter. And if they go shorter, they double team the shorter ones on Samuel and stuff. Then you have Ayuk. And I'm like, that's hard to do. Yeah, Kansas City did it. They got lucky. I think Kansas City got lucky. But Kansas City's still good. I'm a Kansas City fan. I'm still a Kansas City fan. But I think they're still good. They needed him. They have one or two more chances, and they have to spend more money on Purdy, and they have to spend a lot more money. This year or next year is really the time they need to do it. They really need it. But there's a hard part is there's a lot of good teams. Yeah, be good. This is going to be a good year. I feel like NFC is doing maybe good, and AFC is too good. There's a lot of teams like, what did I do? Where did I pick? But, okay. Okay, 49ers. Okay, no. I did all that already. Most improved. I'm gonna let that go because I'm not good at that. Is Nebraska quarterback? It's gonna be like you think Patrick Mahomes is? He got his twin in college right now. You look at that game. Oh my goodness! I'm a Nebraska fan, and I know this is NFL, but just kind of like it. Patrick Mahomes. Kind of have a twin in college right now. He's doing the same thing, but Patrick Mahomes. And now we need to talk about a little bit of Patrick. I got that in, but that's going to be more college. I'm going to go talk more. But Patrick Mahomes, can he do a three-peat? Can he do a three-peat? I think he can. But it's not going to be easy. They have Worthy that now that's their deep threat. Now you got Kelsey. You got now they just signed in it was their player 2 years ago, I think, when they won it. And now they got traded to him. And then they got him signed back again because the New England didn't want him anymore. And he came back. And he was a good team. He was good. He was liable. And I think it's because of Chiefs are just have a good staff. And you have Patrick Mahomes that, I don't know, really, this is a good team. I really don't know. I think they have a good choice. They have good defense. They lost some of their defense. But you know what? That don't matter. Last year, they had a lot of players gone. They won twice in a row. I'm like, they had a okay season, okay roster, and they still won. They know how to win. The culture is the best. Maybe Brady, but yeah, a lot of stuff happens. But Brady, like Brady's like, it's a culture. They're not gonna have the best team ever, like Tom Brady was. I don't really feel like he had the best team. He got but it's better than Mahomes had better than Tom Brady. Brady, I don't know they were really that good every time, but they still won. It's because Tom Brady knows how to do offenses without no one. They have no one, and their defense always decently good. You know, that's what you need to win. Team, it's a team game, but I still feel like those is. I'm going to kind of put 5 least and 5 most proved teams and unproved teams. I think it's going to be more approved is Jets, one of them. I think it's going to be approved is Texans. I think Washington's going to be improving more. I think that's 3. Thinking Falcons. I'm not going to do these like 1 through 5 or something like that. I'm just going to try to choose 5. Can't think anymore. I think Eagles. They're gonna prove better. Their schedule or not schedule. They're winning. They won like 10 in a row. Like, it was a good game, but more for me is about the not wins and losses. Are they gonna improve from last year? And I think they will. A lot of them are saying about the wins. I'm like, they're still a good team last year. They just had a slump at the end, and they just had people got hurt, and hurt wasn't at the best at that time. And for me, that's hard having a quarterback that's always running the ball a lot. Now, kind of he had figure his stuff out, and maybe the offensive coordinator wasn't the best. Didn't know how to last second trying to figure stuff out how we're going to do what we have like Chiefs are do. This is what we have. We have to play around what we have, and we got to teach how to do stuff. And I think that's how Kansas City is. But not maybe the coach or the offensive coordinator. Now, if the offensive coordinator is gone, and if they don't do that good this year, the coach is, I think, gone. Yeah, it's his 3rd or 4th season. But you gotta remember, Eagles, um, Eagles are really hard. They want you to win every single. They're really pressured. They pressure them. I don't know why they have that, but they got pressure. They always pressure their coaches and GMs and all that fun. Owners get pressure too, because they're really passionate on their team. And you about won it one year, and then just just got out of couldn't get it, and that's Eagles. That's just how pressure. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of these teams that I got all this money and spend a lot of money and they still can't win. It's more about culture, like Detroit and Kansas City. I think those two are the best culture. Hey, Detroit about won last year, and how long? 2 years ago was horrible. You can't win. The culture was horrible, and they got a new coach. They didn't do good the first year or the second year. They did okay second year. I think the third year they did good. I think this is the fourth or third year, third or fourth, and they're getting better. They're getting better. They thinking about trading. They're thinking about how to get the culture better. How they got the quarterback now because they had Stafford. Then they traded him. They got some. The coach was really good. I think the coach is crazy good. And wait, we need to talk about. I think we need to talk about a little bit Chargers. I'm trying to get longer on timing. That's another reason. Chargers. This is not my notes. I like to talk. I'm a person that like to talk. Chargers quarterback. No, quarterback. The coach. You think he's going to do good? But and then that's for most improved. I think. I think. I think. For me, I think most improved will maybe Chargers because they did. I don't know. They just didn't have a good team. For me, you know what? The least. I think Chargers is gonna be really good just because of the how they were good last year. They were good. No, not good. Chargers was not the best, but I think with feeling what's happening and he's trying to get the culture better again because it just went downhill. And he has a good quarterback. It's not like he's coming from down in the dumps and raise it up like Detroit did. He's coming about medium, and you just need to raise it up a little bit just to compete more and get better in this playoffs. I think they have a good quarterback. They have a good everything. They just need to figure stuff out. Not really anything, really. With the least teams, I think it's Dallas. I think they have a hard schedule. I think they have a hard schedule. I felt like I didn't know. I don't know the least because I ain't really. A lot of teams are really. I think Pittsburgh might go down. Just depends on, and I know, and I didn't tell anyone yet. There's a lot of stuff to talk about because I didn't do that for a while. Steelers quarterback just got released. Whose starter is Russell Wilson. What are you thinking? I don't know. Maybe they do like 1 or 2 games and see how he do, and maybe 1 game and see if he's not playing well. They might switch. They have 2 of them on contract this year only, and they kind of have to pick one. Can't pick 2 because then Wilson wants pay more, and I just don't feel like he's that good. He's different. He can't do what he normally did, and he was that kind of person. Now he had change, and he just can't change yet. I think was Broncos' problem was they didn't try to train him differently, or don't know how to train them that good. But I think Russell Wilson is done with his career. He did good at his career at Seattle. I think they saw in something that his leadership was getting bad, or he wasn't he wasn't making how much money they had to give him. They just felt like he wasn't good enough, and they need to restart from everything. And then they got a new coach, but because he's retired, that other coach retired. But I just don't feel like he's that good. I think he's one of the going to go down, but I don't feel like they have a hard conference. They have a hard. For me, they have a hard, really hard schedule. First 4 games, I think they're going to lose the Falcons, but they have other teams they can win. But it's going to be hard because I think there's a lot of talk about in football. Because I only did a lot of these other places do every day. They have talk about a little bit, and they have different people. They can talk the same thing. I can't, and it's hard. It's not easy, but hey, I like talking about football, and I need to get better at this. But you know what? This is what happens. But you know what? It's been 21 minutes. I got good timing. Let's just see how it goes. Next week's one more week. Oh no, Thursday. Thursday's in the first game. You know what? The funny thing is that's Patrick Mahomes' game, and Ravens. Last year's AFC championship. Patrick Mahomes won it. I think it's at Kansas City. I think so. But it's gonna be a really good game. Oh my god, that's gonna be good. It's on prime time. Prime time. Okay, let's get going. And do you think Sanders, quarterback for Colorado, or in the wide receiver for Hunter for Colorado, do you think they'd be good in the NFL? I don't think Hunter can do it. I think he's good. He can be on. He just had to be on a good team. Yeah, he did good against North Carolina State, but they're good in FBS, the lower teams, not the higher teams. And you gotta remember, they only lost by like little bit, and they had no front, and like I don't. They say he could be his top pick, but I don't know. I'm gonna talk that more on when I do college. That's next video. You should watch that. But today is in the NFL. I might do it tomorrow. Let's just see how it goes. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and just have so much fun. And if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. Facebook, try to go to my YouTube. I like to have more people there, but I know a lot of people like Facebook don't want to deal with YouTube. But I'd be loving if you do YouTube in the same name on my YouTube. My Facebook's in the same name on YouTube. If you just look at my name, What's McCracken with Patrick McCracken, I'll put that right there. And if you can do it for me, that'd be nice. I want my YouTube, I get more money, or I know how to use it more than Facebook. And if I can get people to talk about my channel and get people watch it, oh, I love it. But have fun. See you next time. I'll see you in the next video.